Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a I Cut Myself episode of This Is Our Life. Well, I can feel it, but you can't really see it. It was an X-Acto knife right there. This is where we are in so far as cleaning, organizing, packing. We are far enough along at this point that I actually took some empty boxes to the storage unit. I would have kept them here, but they're kind of in the way.
And cluttering up the place.
Yeah, so they're in the, we have a few empty boxes over here, but just a few. Well, I think technically a few is 3. I don't know if we technically have 3, but you know.
Who gives up?
Yeah. Do not throw away your glass bottles, people. These can be used for all sorts of things. If it ever came down to it, Molotov cocktails. But if you've never made a Molotov cocktail,
you're missing something.
Yeah, I actually made one and threw it. The thing is, the glass doesn't always break.
And it's a thin glass.
Yeah, you have to go. Now this is some thick glass here.
Or put a rock in the damn thing or something.
Yeah, and the original Molotov cocktails, or at least the ones that like the Russian military or whoever it was made them, they actually had something on the side, so when it hit, it would cause a spark. But I don't know how useful that is. What you do is you mix oil and gas, and you put something that will soak the gas. The gas is your flame. The oil is what is burning. The gas will just burn right away.
I thought you used alcohol.
You could probably use alcohol.
Like rum or something.
But the oil is what will keep burning. The gas will burn away really fast. But the oil, see, I don't know if this would... Okay, so anyway, another thing you use glass bottles for. Gasoline. If you're in a survival situation, you have to siphon. I'd rather put gasoline in a glass bottle than a plastic one, because you don't know what kind of plastic that is.
Wouldn't it eat through plastic?
That would be the problem. It might just go right through it. So glass. Glass is your friend in this case. Yes, glass breaks. But guess what? Plastic can break too, and crack and peel, or acidic, what's another word here? Acidic, corrosive substances will go through plastic a lot faster and easier than they'll go through glass. Right, Lucky?
How do I know?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You know a dog.
Hey everybody. Hey, hi. So, anyway, I'm talking about Molotov cocktails. My gosh.
You're not.
I'm not making Molotov cocktails. I made one many years ago. I threw it and it didn't break.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So.
Reject.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to get the hard glass.
No. And anyway, and then I thought it was going to explode, which it's not going to explode, because any built-up pressure is going to come right out where the fuse is.
Well, you never know some of those damn things.
No. So anyway, so we're cleaning up. We've cleaned up and organized and packed enough, like I said, so boxes are in the storage unit.
Well, we're trying to get our cleaning lady out of the kitchen.
Yeah, because
she's got her sights on the food shelves, and we don't need her messing around with that.
No, we need her in here in the living room.
Well, she's got the idea that she's going to check expiration dates and throw things away. Lady.
We did that
get hurt.
Or this morning.
You gonna get in trouble? You try that with me?
Just because something has an expired date doesn't mean it's expired. It just means it's beyond its best. Many times it'll even say best used.
You wouldn't have seen my mother throwing it away.
You know, I mean, it's unless it's like expanding, like we did find one can that was expanded and one can that was rusty. That was it. But we're not stupid enough to have eaten that stuff. So
the one I wasn't sure about what it was doing, I'm like, okay, you know, the expanding one, I'm like...
Yeah, so we threw it away. What was it, do you remember?
Pears, I think it was.
Oh, okay. So,
and it's kind of odd, it was to the back of the shelf and back there by itself, and I'm like, what the heck?
So, here's the thing. Our bug-out boxes, which includes...
no longer weigh 25,
yeah,
30 pounds and can herniate you.
Our food boxes, because we divided them into 3 boxes, but they're as heavy as you want. You don't want them any heavier than that. We can put them in the car. I can put them in the car. I wouldn't say my wife could. They're still not the lightest things in the world, but one big plastic crate down to 3 smaller plastic crates, and you know, one of them has 2 bags of flour, I think, and another box is mostly rice. They're not light, but they're lighter than they were. And then we have a medical box, and we have what I would call a defense box. Once we get everything cleaned and organized and moved and whatnot, those boxes are coming back up here.
Well, damn inspection lights or not.
Yeah, because number 1, we don't want the critters getting into those things. Number 2, we don't want other people getting into those things. Our ammunition is for our defense, not somebody else's defense. Period. So, you know, we still have stuff right here to go in the medical box. Don't ask me what this stuff is. I can't see anything.
Open your eyes, damn it. And this evening.
So, I asked a question like weeks and weeks ago on Yahoo Answers, and like yesterday or the day before, I started getting responses.
Oh, good God.
So I don't know what was going on.
Sometimes you never get answers.
True. And I asked another question just yesterday, and I haven't gotten a single answer to it. But what it's looking like is what we're probably going to do is get a semi-automatic 22 for my wife. Why? Because we can get one relatively cheap that's sturdy, that's good, that's quality. Maybe used, maybe new, we'll see. But not right away. We have money going to other things right now. That or a 12 gauge. I don't know what she's gonna... She can use a 22 without a problem. A 12 gauge, I don't know.
Ain't much worse than 22, I would think.
It'll kick, sweetie.
Yeah, but I mean, not that hard.
So, the thing is, with either one, we want detachable magazines. That way, you don't have to unplug the tube magazine and start loading that stuff every time you need to reload. You take the magazine out, the detachable magazine, you take it out, you put another one in. Simple, right? And a lot faster than having to stop, unplug the tube, you know, take shells out of a container and then put them into the tube, close the tube up, just take the magazine out and put a new one in. That's not hard, is it? I mean, it's a lot faster than the other way, but regardless, it's not something we can do right away. I've also gone to the Delicious Tamales website, and I wish they would do something, because I want to know how much it's going to cost to ship. I can find out how much the order will cost, but how much is it going to cost to ship that?
They're Mexicans. They've already got it all screwed up. That's some imbecile who did the website and it's got it all screwed up, you know.
So it's like, it tells you, like,
it's already got the brains of a fly.
If you order on this day or that day, you know, what kind of type of shipment, it can be like overnight or, next day or whatever. But what about the prices? Shipping prices. Come on, people. I know what I want to order, but I've filled it out like 2 or 3 times, and it's like I don't want to have to call them.
Well, you might have to.
But anyway, they make some good tamales. Not the best, but they're pretty good. And I don't know. I can't really go. I know their quality, okay? I know their quality, so we can order from them. I know about them. I've bought from them before. Never mail ordered from them. And I used to live in San Antonio. I lived there for a long time. And they're over, I think, on Culebra, or near Culebra. And, I know what to expect from their product. So, why go to a company I know nothing about?
Well, they're being stupid, though.
Yeah, they need to fix their website. You just hire somebody to come in and, it's not that hard to do. But they may just want to make a lot of money, too, and they don't want to spend the extra money on the website. But who knows?
Stupid.
But, and, I try to update, I'm trying to play around with the order to find out, well, how much is it going to cost for this or that. You can't update it. You can delete something, but you can't change the quantity. And I remember when I would buy like a dozen tamales. That's typical, is a dozen. I could eat that whole dozen in one sitting. But I would like to order a variety of tamales so my wife can try more than...
What was those things that we got that were frozen? They were the Goya things, and they were nothing but corn.
Oh, like sweet tamales or something. Yeah, it's like, oh gosh. But we're not planning on ordering any sweet tamales.
Maybe that would have been good if you would eat them with chili or something, but...
Yeah, but not just like that.
Maybe you'd made chili and broke one in half and... Or crumbled it up in a bowl and then put chili over it.
Yeah.
That was kind of a mess.
Yeah. But, because I like bean tamales. I like pork tamales. But... I don't know, see, the thing is, I could order something, what if I like it, my wife doesn't like it? I don't want, I would like to, order, I don't know how you say, half and half, 50-50, so I know my wife is, no, I am, I am pretty sure she's going to like something, because, I like things with spice. Now, I don't think that Delicious Tamales spice is too spicy, but that's me. Okay? We went to...
different people have different tastes.
Yeah, we went to Mejilisco's.
Oh, shit.
And she ordered something, and she says it was too spicy for her. I tried it, I'm like,
but those damn idiots should have put a chili pepper or something on the menu beside it, so people at least have an idea of what they're getting into.
Yeah. So you see, I could order the tamales with the spice only, but then she might try one and go, this is way too hot, and then she couldn't enjoy it. So there's no point in doing that. So I want to order half
mild.
Yeah, half mild and half spicy. And but like I said, I can sit down and eat a dozen tamales in one sitting. So and they come. I think I don't remember. I have to look on their website. It's either half a dozen or a dozen is each order. But they're not going to last long up here. Not with me, anyway. I can't say if they'll last long with my wife because she hasn't had tamales from San Antonio before. Now, I knew somebody who made tamales. Making tamales is not something you just decide to do one day. It's a long, drawn-out process. It's a family thing. And
sounds like a wreck the kitchen.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and now they're showing something on survival food. I want to say something on that because see, we have a food bug out box, but you have to cook what's in there. And when you bug out, you don't want everything you don't want all your food to be so that you have to cook it. Because you're not going to always be in a position to cook it. You may be moving and you just don't have the time to cook. You may not want the heat signature to show up, so you can't heat anything up or cook anything. You may be in a situation where you're in an enclosed area and you don't want the fumes because the fumes might kill you or make you sick. So I'm not saying it's going to taste all that good if it's not heated up, but we need to start buying cans of like stew and things that don't have to be cooked. It would taste better heated, but they don't have to be heated. And we need to get a good quantity of those things. I think otherwise our food box for bugging out is fine, but we also need to get fuel bottles because a neighbor gave us her old gas cooking grill, barbecue grill. It's a little one. It's like 2 burners.
Who did?
Liz.
Oh.
You gave it to us like 2 years ago.
I remember.
And
yeah, but we haven't used it or anything.
No, but we need to get, I'd say, at least 4 canisters. You don't have to buy 4 canisters at once, but you can buy them 2 to a pack. And that's probably what we do, is you get a little bit of a discount when you buy it 2 to a pack. And, you know, would it be better to have more than 4 canisters? Of course. But then you have storage issues. We have storage issues.
Of course.
So,
I wish we could get out of here.
Me too. So we're thinking, I'm thinking 4 canisters as a base of fuel, because in the 2 of us, it's not like we're going to use a whole lot of the fuel at one time. And I think we have one that's partially filled. I don't know how much partially, but, you know.
I think one was full.
Oh, okay. Oh, she gave us 2 of them then?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because there was one on there, and I think it was partially full, and then there was a completely full one with it.
Now, one thing we haven't bought yet are fish antibiotics. I think sometimes people go a little overboard on the antibiotics thing. How often do you get pills or injections of antibiotics?
Not very often.
So, how badly do you really need that? I understand in a survival situation, you may very well have more cause to have something like that, but then you have to know how to administer it,
how much to use,
and I'm not saying we can't figure it out. We can figure that out, but are you going to remember when that time comes if you have left your books, your manuals, your guides?
When you're freaked out and
your
mind's going nuts.
So, come on now, people. So, see, I think this right here is to clean the injection area, either to clean it or to help kill the pain. When they put the needle in your hand, they used one of these. So,
well, I think that's probably for, I don't know, Google it.
So, anyway, let's see, we've talked about cleaning, organizing, packing, sorting. We've talked about Molotov cocktails. What a fun subject. We've talked about
things that go boom in the middle of the night.
Yeah. Talked about a number of things here, so I'm going to leave it at that. Oh gosh, it's a 20-minute video.
Where's my damn...
Bye-bye.